The way Iowa went for that 4th and 8, do you feel like it was almost like they knew that they weren't going to stop you if you guys got the ball back?
Kind of. I kind of feel like they knew it was it was a do or die moment for them, and like they called the right play and it worked out for them. Just unfortunately.
Were they wearing down on defense though? I mean, did you sense it in that 4th quarter?
Honestly, yeah. I felt like we got a momentum. We got into a rhythm, and it was something they really weren't ready to stop at that moment. So I think that's what you said, Nick. Once they knew, I think they knew that about themselves as well. So they kind of had to go for it, press the issue, keep the defense off the field.
When it was about fourth down on your guys' zone 5 and Coach Frost decided to go for it, did you guys feel that momentum swing after that play and you drove down the field?
Oh yeah, I definitely think that was one of the things kickstarted the offense and definitely got our energy going and got us moving in the right direction.
When you look back on your senior season, going into it, it could have been very different. How do you sum it up now, looking back on it?
It's hard because personally I did things I knew I could do, didn't expect to do, and then this team I feel like we fell short of things we should have done. There's a lot of missed opportunities and little things. We went through a big growing phase as a team. I definitely think the second half of the season shows definitely where we're going to be headed, where the team's going to be headed, and where how hard this team could play. But it's just kind of hard when you have conflict of interest, kind of. So.
What about for you personally? Because you put in a lot of work.
I mean, it's rewarding, but I wish it would have turned out better for all the other guys that put in worked just as hard as me. This team worked their tails off all off season, all spring, all fall camp to get here, and I just wish it turned out a little bit better for them.
Have you thought about what's next now? I mean, are you going to play an All-Star game or do anything more?
A couple of a game has reached out to me, and I'm just kind of waiting to see how everything goes. Wait until I have to make a decision to make it, and just taking my time, making sure I make the right ones.
Was the plan to get Maurice more involved in the offense today in the passing game? Was that part of the?
I think it honestly just called for him. Like Maurice is a talented player, and the games that we've been playing, maybe they've called for a running style that I provided, but I think today was one that he definitely stepped up, using his versatility to be able to run fast, catch the ball outside, and even catch swings in the backfield. I think we all do a pretty good job, but Maurice has that little receiver-esque to him, so I feel like he just stepped up, and that's one thing you could expect from these guys. Everybody's going to step up and play great.
What were you guys saying on the sideline, or what was the message when it was 28-13?
Just don't worry about it. We're going to get more shots. Let's go score. Every time we get the ball, we got to score. That was the attitude all game. I was proud of these boys. Nobody put their head down. People were calm, cool, collected on the sideline, just knowing if they got a shot, it was gonna, we could do this.
What's kind of the difference that you see from Adrian from game 1 to game 12 now? Where is he grown and improved the most, I guess?
I think it's probably just more orchestrating the game during the game. Like on the field, I feel like he can, align people up a little better because he's more familiar with the offense. He's a little bit more demonstrative with his calls. He's just has a little bit more of a presence to him. He's always had a great one, but he's just only improving. And yeah, he's just being a field general like you need a quarterback to be, just getting everybody aligned and getting everybody together.
How much growth have you seen in Maurice just from he arrived late to game 12 here?
Maurice, definitely, he's matured a lot this season. I felt like that was one thing that, that kid's an amazing athlete, but we always, all right, we got to make sure we keep an eye on him. I think as the season gone on, he's definitely became more of an independent, more of like a mature guy. He's definitely going to hold his own, and he's going to have to, with the leadership of him and Wyatt, he's going to have to hold down the running back room, and I definitely think he'll be able to do so.
Yeah, once he gets in the weight room, he didn't lift with you guys. It's like when he lifts now, he's probably way behind, where he could end up being, right?
Yeah, I can't wait to see what this man's going to look like after this offseason with Duval and them. So yeah, because he's going to be freaky. If he can, keep all the skills he has now and just gain some strength and stability, it's going to be over.